In light of that mass shooting in Highland Park, there are concerns over safety at some of our city's biggest events. And we're just days away from the San Diego Pride Parade and Comic-Con after that.
Right after that, CBS 8's Kelly Hessedal live in Hillcrest with the message from police today. Kelly.
That's right, and they're certainly expecting big crowds at this year's Pride Parade. Now, San Diego police say they've been preparing for this for quite a while. They want people to come out and have a good time, but they also want them to be safe.
Well, obviously, anytime we have a large gathering, we're concerned that people are going to take advantage of the environment. And again, that's why we're going to be out there both in uniform at every intersection, and then there's going to be officers that you don't see.
So Lieutenant Jonathan Lowe says officers will be monitoring the parade route. They'll also be at the Pride festivals as well. This is the first time in 2 years that things are back to normal. In 2019, the parade brought out an estimated 360,000 people, breaking attendance records. And it's possible the crowds could be even bigger this year. Now, in addition to having officers on the ground, police say they're working with state and federal law enforcement agencies. They've also got detectives monitoring for threats online, and that includes looking at social media posts and comments. They're urging people to be vigilant and to report anything that appears suspicious. Meanwhile, businesses in Hillcrest are gearing up for the biggest weekend of the year. The owner of Riches, Ryan Bedrosian, told us today that given the climate in this country right now, they're taking extra precautions too.
Things that we're doing are making sure that we have our exits are clear, properly well lit. Our security staff is on point. We have extra security guards. They're trained.
And one interesting thing he pointed out today when it comes to training is he says that all staff is trained on how to use naloxone, that drug that reverses a fentanyl overdose. So they are certainly taking a lot of precautions ahead of the Pride festivities next week. Heather and Jesse.
And Kelly, with so many people expected to come into San Diego, that event can become very crowded. Did police mention anything about people getting together and coming up with their own safety plan in case something should go wrong?
Absolutely. They say that's always a good idea. They say, you know, if you're with a group, make sure you know where all the exits inside of a building are. Make sure that you have a designated meeting spot for you guys all to go to if you get separated. And as usual, you know, they're always talking about making sure that you don't accept drinks from strangers, that you're, you know, keeping tabs on your purses or your handbags. And one thing they mentioned today that I know a lot of people, including myself, are guilty of is make sure you put your personal belongings like your cell phone or your wallet in your front pockets rather than your back pockets, just to make it harder for thieves to get a hold of them.
Been a victim of that myself, and there went a phone and a wallet. Kelly Hessedal live for us on safety at Pride as it comes up around the corner. Kelly, thank you.